today's video, as you can see from the little clips, I'm trying to get out of a reading slump. I've been in this immersive reading slump ever since second semester. Every time I tried to pick up a book, it's like I would be like, I couldn't read. And it's like the times I was reading, I just was like, I probably should be studying or doing something else. Like I just felt like I didn't really have time to read. So we are getting back into my groove because last summer I did another like reading vlog. I did a 24-hour reading vlog. You guys should check that out. But I want to try to do that again, but I'm doing this. It's like adjacent to that. Okay guys, so I literally finished chapter 2 of this book. I actually took kind of. I highlighted some things, and since I'm done, I'm going to go back in and like annotate and write some little notes. But this is kind of crazy. So I'm only 2 chapters in, but it's very interesting. So the babies that are inside, I don't know if it's like a lab, but it's like the babies. Okay, so babies aren't made how they should be. It's like a weird twist, I feel like, on IVF babies, but like very sinister. They're like, okay, wait, let me formulate my thoughts because I'm sounding crazy right now. The babies are like fertilized with eggs, but it's a very weird process. It's not the traditional, evolutional route of reproduction. This is some crazy sci-fi way of how these babies are being created. And basically, they're hypnotizing the babies at birth. They're like putting them in caste systems at birth. So they're like premeditated to either think really highly of themselves or really badly. And they're in different classes. I think it's so scary. But interesting. So I'm going to take some little notes on it. And after I annotate it, I'm probably going to read. I might read chapter 3 again because I'm not tired. So we'll see. Okay, guys. It is the next day. And I want to talk about my June TBR. To be read, my reading list. I'm setting the bar low because I don't want to like have my expectations so high, be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna read 4 books in June. No, I'm setting it low with 2 books. So the first book I have is Babel by R.F. Khan. That's how you say their name. But this is a book I got literally last summer. And I have yet to read it, but I'm gonna read it this June. And it's very out of my like reading realm. I usually don't read books of the fantasy, like, I was gonna say fantasy department, but I don't read books in this genre. So I wanted to challenge myself to read something outside of like philosophical, classical literature, like thrillers. Like I wanted to try this. I don't know if I'm gonna be reading romance books because like I never really could get into that, but if any of you have some good romance recommendations, comment it down below. But this is on my TBR. I'm excited to read it because it seemed interesting, and hopefully if I like this, I can read more fantasy books. And then I also have Beloved. I tried reading this like twice. I tried in 9th grade. I think I tried in 10th grade. I just couldn't really grasp. I don't know. It wasn't working, but it's gonna work now because I'm in college and I have the knowledge. I have the intellectual capacity to understand what I'm doing. Because this is a book you can't read to escape. Like, you know how some people read to escape, or like it's an escape. You have to be very attentive when you're reading Toni Morrison. But yes, and this book, I really want to finish it, and I want to get more of her books, and I just want to I want to expand my Black literature collection in general, because it hurts me to see like I have all these books from other non-black authors. I mean, it's good to have them, but I need more black author books, especially the traditional black literature that I have. So this is my June itinerary, and hopefully I finish these 2 books. And I might film another 24-hour reading vlog. We'll see. Okay guys, so I'm on chapter 6 now. I'm actually kind of a little bit behind. I have to read 2 chapters today because I didn't read yesterday. I'm actually kind of lost. I'm not even gonna lie. This is a kind of boring to me. And maybe just because I'm 6 chapters in, like maybe more of the story will unfold, but I'm not getting the hype over this book that people on TikTok have been talking about. To me, it's just kind of strange, like, and not strange in like a, oh my gosh, it's getting me to think about society type strange. Maybe I'm interpreting things wrong, but I'm really struggling to like get through it. I feel like I'm reading really slow, not as fast as I would like. I don't know, I don't really like it that much. But yeah, like, I don't know. Right now, it's like, I don't really enjoy this book, but I'm gonna keep pushing through. Hopefully by Sunday, it'll be a little bit better. Just chapter 5 was a little bit strange, I will say. Like, it reminded me of a cult. It reminded me of a ritual taking place. And yeah, I don't know. But yeah. Okay, guys, so this is the end of the video. Did I get out of my reading slump? Yes, I mean, I'm still reading this book, unfortunately. But I'm on chapter 8. I only have 10 more chapters. The goal was to try to finish the book in the video, but I'm not. I'm just kind of... I'm tired of filming. Not tired of filming. I'm tired of filming this because this book is not as interesting as I thought it would be. And I just don't really get... I don't get all the hype that's over this. And I don't know. It wasn't my favorite read. And I haven't had that happen to me in a long time. Like, usually books I read, I end up liking them. I just feel like maybe it's a little slow startup. Like, is there supposed to be some action? Like, is there something that's supposed to happen? Because right now it's just a wee bit boring. And it's just a little strange. But I know the point of it. It's supposed to be strange. This world is not supposed to be like the world that I'm used to, if that makes sense. But hopefully by next video, I'll be done with this book. I'm pretty sure I will. But yeah, this is the end of the video, guys. Let me know your thoughts if you've ever read this book. Like, maybe I'm just interpreting things wrong, but I'm not the biggest fan of it so far. Maybe my opinion will change as I get closer to the end, but as of right now, it's a hard pass. And I think I'm gonna put it in the community library. I just don't like it. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and then comment down below some book recommendations you may have. Bye. Bro, guys, why is I'm trying to read before I have to go to work? Listen to this. An Epsilon Plus Negro.
What? I'm sorry, what?
I already don't like this book. And now it's gonna say some stupid